It's a new month in Splatoon 3, and honestly there is a lot to look forward to. There are some major events that'll be taking place throughout the month for you to enjoy. Now, whilst we're all focusing on side order and the fresh season content, regular things are still happening in the game, so I wanted to make a video focusing on all of the events and new content you can expect to enjoy throughout the month, including all of the dates and times and such, so you can prepare yourself for everything that's happening. Let's jump right into this and see exactly everything that's happening in the month of March. Now, to start the month off on a high, the schedule has confirmed that the new stage Bone Rattle Arena for Salmon Run will be appearing not once, not twice, but 3 times in a row right at the beginning of the month, and if you're watching this video on the 1st, it is currently available for you to play. So yeah, in a sense, this is kind of like a mini event in itself. I haven't really seen Nintendo do this before, where they put the new stage in so much at the start of a new season. Of course, we were guaranteed to see it, but to get basically 5 days straight of this event happening, that's really cool and something I'm incredibly looking forward to. The new stage honestly has to be my favorite out of all the Salmon Run maps we've seen so far. It is just incredible from the design to how it plays, so I'm really looking forward to playing on this a lot. It's a really great stage. You'll even be able to enjoy playing with some of the new weapons in Salmon Run as well, like the Dowser Julies and such, so there's a lot to look forward to this rotation. That's not all that's new with Salmon Run this month, however, as the new reward has been confirmed too. Lean Yoshi shared on Twitter that the March Salmon Run reward will be the Splatjack 5000, which is honestly a really cool piece of gear. I just love how it looks, the high vis. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be in reference to, as they're usually in reference to movies and such, so I don't know if this one specifically is in reference to some sort of pop culture thing. If it is, let me know in the comment section down below. But yeah, definitely a cool new piece of gear to unlock throughout the month. It's great to see a piece of Salmon Run gear that isn't a shoe or a hat. I love to see it. But the Salmon Run news isn't over, because Nintendo confirmed that a big run will be taking place from the 8th until the 10th. Yes, that's right, we have our first big run of the fresh season. Well, I guess the only big run of the season, but still. This will be taking place on Eeltail Alley for the very first time, which is an interesting and somewhat unexpected choice, honestly. I really didn't see this one coming. I'm not sure how to feel about this yet, but I've personally enjoyed almost every single big run map, regardless of what the original stage was like. So I'm looking forward to playing on this one, and I hope it'll be a lot of fun. They've confirmed that the reward will be this beautiful looking statue down here. So you can get your hands on a green, bronze, silver or gold version of that, which is really cool. I love Megalodon here, and I'm surprised we didn't already have a statue for it. That actually kind of surprised me. What happened in the original season? I definitely thought we would have already had one. But yeah, big run events are obviously so much fun. You get bonus points to your catalogs, so you can start grinding that new one out already. In general, you just get so many extra rewards for playing, and they're just great. We won't have too many more big runs in Salmon Run, honestly, so do not miss this one. Of course, updates are not going to last so much longer, so we potentially will see maybe only 1 or 2 more big runs after this at max. So yeah, definitely make sure you do not miss this big run, because sadly, the big run content is coming to an end, and yeah, this will be one of the penultimate ones, I suppose. I'm still hoping we do get to see a big run on Flounder Heights. There's kind of been some speculation for a while that that would happen, and whilst I know some people might not like the idea of how high up it is, I think it can make for a really interesting big run. So yeah, I'm hoping next time we do see something a little bit more interesting than Eeltail Alley, but don't get me wrong, I'm still super excited to take part in this event. And if you'd like to, you can join alongside us to play this big run in the Splat channel pool, so make sure to take part in that if you want some friends to play the big run with. I'm really looking forward to it myself. Nintendo did just confirm yesterday the most major event of the month which will be happening, I guess unless you count Big Run, which is the upcoming Splatfest, and this will be a regional Splatfest. This will be taking place on the weekend of the 23rd to the 25th. The theme for Japan has been confirmed as which flavor of these chips do you prefer, and this is actually a collaboration Splatfest with a Japanese chip/crisps company. The options for this Splatfest are lightly salted versus consomme versus salted seaweed. So if you're in Japan, this is what you'll be able to choose between. I'm kind of jealous of this theme, honestly. Whilst these particular options wouldn't have really translated over to my particular country or America, I still feel like it would have been a really fun one, and it would have been good to see another collaboration Splatfest. But yeah, unfortunately, Nintendo is really leaning into those regional Splatfests lately, so we can probably just expect to see even more of that as the time goes by. even though we don't have too many Splatfest remaining at this point probably. Now the theme for the rest of the world is which instrument would you play, which is drums, guitar, and keyboard. Now at first, I was kind of disappointed by this theme, but honestly I have to say this one is actually pretty good. I am willing to admit that I was wrong about this in my initial assessment. First of all, it makes perfect sense for Splatoon 3. Of course, we have the idols who are musicians and such. And yeah, the options are actually relevant to me because I do play the keyboard, so I feel like I'm going to have to pick that option. We do have guitar, which I feel like is going to be the most popular. But as you folks already know, just picking the most popular option isn't always the smartest choice. Now, Splatfest changes have gone into effect, so it might actually make more of an impact this time, but I would still be wary about choosing something just because it's popular. Choose the one you want to actually pick, guys. It makes the Splatfest a lot more fun, and you won't be too disappointed, at least because you'll be representing the team you actually cared about. It would be nice though to see Fry finally get a win after all this time. I really hope that she can cinch it, but yeah, I think I'll probably be going with keyboard just because that is actually what I do play, and I love Big Man. I've got to represent my favorite Big Man in this Splatfest. Let me know in the comment section down below though what options you're going to be choosing. I would love to hear. Now we also have some challenges happening throughout the month. Ongoing from the 2nd, we have the New Season Challenge, which will be taking place on Mincemeat Metalworks and Marlin Airport. So 2 pretty decent choices there. I'm really loving Marlin Airport so far. We see this New Season Challenge at the start of every single month, so it's nothing really too surprising, but I thought I'd let you know. Now, a new challenge which will be available is Dualies at 10 paces. Enter a battlefield filled with slippery customers in this all Dualies war. This will be taking place on Splat zones in Mahi Mahi Resort and Inkblot Art Academy. This will be happening on the 7th of March. Now, make sure to convert these times to your own because this is currently in GMT, so you might want to use Google to figure out what this will be in your own time zone. Yeah, I love Dualies. Dualies is my favorite weapon class in Splatoon, so I feel like I'm going to have to take part in this one, even though I generally seem to miss most of the challenges because, unfortunately, they happen to be at times that are a little bit too awkward for me to play, which is a shame, but hey, what are you going to do? That's just the limited time nature of them. So yeah, that's all of the major events which will be taking place throughout the month. I definitely feel like there's a lot of good content here, aside from the fact that we've just gotten a major new DLC and update. So yeah, there'll be a lot to look forward to in the regular game. Let me know in the comment section down below what you're most looking forward to though, I'd love to hear. If you made it to the end, be sure to comment Splat Gang so I know you did. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing and turning on channel notifications for more videos.